Hello there, it's Fabienne from boldheart.com, and I was talking to a Bold Heart business member the other day. She came on to our weekly call to celebrate her win, share what she was working on, and get my help. And her win was that she had, and it's, not the end of the year yet, but she has made more this year since she's joined us than she has made the year prior or in any other year in her business. In fact, she's doubled. And we're all celebrating her and we're saying, we'll call her Jane. We'll say, Jane, you kicked tush. And we're so proud for you, and we're all cheering for her. And she wasn't cheering back with us. She was bummed. She was kind of depressed and upset with herself. And we're just asking, we don't understand. We're all celebrating for you. You've made more in your business in less than a year than you've ever made before. You've doubled. And why are you sad? She said, I just feel like I'd be further along by now. And I'm like, you've doubled. And we love her. And so we were helping her and coaching her through it. And she said, yeah, I just have these big expectations. And when I don't meet them, I get really down on myself. And I said to her, well, you're not the only one. A lot of people do that. And I shared some things with her that helped her turn it around and get from a place of being pretty depressed about doubling her business in less than a year, and feeling really optimistic about the future. And the reason I'd like to share it with you, because I meet hundreds, if not thousands, of small business owners every single year, and I see trends that happen. I see these rampant this rampant spreading of feelings of inadequacy and not being good enough and not doing enough, and having your worth be measured, your self-worth be measured by something on the outside as opposed to something on the inside. And so if that's ever happened to you, if it's not happening fast enough, if you are feeling like it's not good enough, if you're impatient with your results, I would like to share these with you, and perhaps it will help put you in a better frame of mind the way we did with Jane. So the first thing that I shared with her is the concept of measuring backwards. See, in our society, we have really big goals, and there's a lot of keeping up with the Joneses, and this whole idea of I am worthy when I reach this big thing. And until then, life is not good. Until then, I am not valuable. I'm not worthy. And the I am not worthy piece may not be the words that we use, but essentially that's what's happening. And so I shared with Jane that many times we put on this stick on our head with a dangling carrot. And every time we have an accomplishment, right, we move forward, the carrot moves forward with us. And so we're never really reaching our goals and expectations, because as we reach one level, the carrot moves forward, right? And I shared with her that when you measure forward, you always fall short. And when you fall short, you blame yourself, you have self-doubt, you question yourself, it's never good enough, and you become really depressed or sad or frustrated. And I shared with her that it's actually, there's just as much energy in measuring backwards. And I said to her, where were you, when you first started your business? And she said, oh, I mean, that was really hard. I was making no money, etc. And I said, where were you 3 years ago? If you could compare what you're making now in your business. And by the way, guys, she was already at 6 figures, and now she's doubled that in just a few months of being here. I mean, this is awesome, right? And this is her new normal. She's never going back, because now she has all the tools, and then there's more to come, right? To keep this income coming. And I said, where were you 3 years ago? And she was like, oh, where were you 1 year ago? Compare where you are today, what you're making today, and the team that you have, and the systems that you have in place, and your level of freedom and impact, and being able to work with more clients. Measure that to a year ago. She's like, oh yeah, I mean, it's totally different. And I said, how do you feel when you measure backwards? And she said, I feel good. She didn't want to admit it too much. She said, it feels better than measuring forward. So, number one for you, measure backwards. I hope you write this down. Number two, understand that it is your highest, um, I don't know how to say this, your duty almost to keep your energy high. Okay, what does energy have to do with business? Everything about business is energy, believe it or not. If you keep your energy high, and energy, your personal vibration can be measured in terms of in scientifically in megahertz, right? Your energy goes up, you attract more wonderful things. Your energy goes down when you're frustrated, impatient, sad with yourself. Your energy goes down, you attract more reasons to feel sad, frustrated, overwhelmed, etc. So I said to her, keep your energy high by focusing on all of your accomplishments. It's so easy to say, I haven't accomplished anything this week, anything in the last month, anything in the last quarter. One of the things we do with our Bold Heart Business members, this is a ritual. We do this every time we talk. We do this every time we meet in person as a tribe every 90 days. We talk about our accomplishments. We actually take 8 to 10 minutes and write down everything we've accomplished since the last time we were together. And believe it or not, a lot of people say, I haven't done anything, I haven't done enough, etc. But when given these 8 to 10 minutes, they fill a whole page, a whole other page. And what happens is their personal vibration goes up. They feel so good. I'm like, God, I got so much more done than I thought I did, right? So that's number two. Acknowledge your accomplishments. When you acknowledge your accomplishments, you don't get impatient. You realize, like, wow, I've done so much. Number three, I shared with her, is be in a place of positive expectation. If you have trust in the universe, if you have faith in the things that, the fact that things can turn around for you, it will raise your vibration again and keep you in this place of expecting things to get good. And when you expect something, it's you usher it into your life. This is a little bit more woo woo, but it's actually also scientifically proven, right? It's quantum physics, it's quantum mechanics, and it's law of attraction. Is what you expect, you draw to you. And so be in a place of positive expectation, right? That your big goals will happen. And number four, I told her that having her own business is a great privilege. It is a privilege to serve our clients. It is a privilege to have our own business. It is a privilege to have the freedom and not have somebody breathing down our neck. It's a privilege. I hope you don't judge me for this because I don't want to work in corporate anymore. I never will work in corporate anymore. It is a privilege not to work in corporate anymore. And please, if you work in corporate, good for you, but I can't do it anymore. It is a privilege to make our own money. Is it a privilege to we get to serve people. We get to have our own business. We're not digging ditches. We're not doing work that is miserable. We get to do our full expression in the world as our business. And so I say, just, Jane, you get to have your own business. And when I shared with her these four things, she really got it. She changed her energy. She said, yeah, those are pretty good results. And yes, I get to have my own business. And yes, I'm going to work on my personal vibration and my positive expectation. So if ever you've been in a place of impatience or being down about it not being where you thought it was going to be, that elusive carrot, please use these four things and you'll see things will turn around. I promise you. Sending you so much love. Bye. See you next time. Bye.